Hello everyone, back to 164 with you, and as you can see in front of you, all three are classic Jeeps, classic Willys MB Jeeps, and they are made by two different model companies. The one on the right is made by Greenlight, and the two on the left are made by M2 Machine. So one of the biggest reasons I want to make this video whoops, I accidentally turned off the light. To be perfectly honest, to get rid of this, because it's not great. I've already thrown away one of these things. The base, well, this one doesn't come with like a plastic cover, so I feel like it doesn't really offer much for as far as a display case is concerned. And you might think the stand, whatever these things are called, are okay, but like this is my experience with the other one as well. Like one of them like actually sits still, but the other one just like really wants to like fall off and stuff. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like that high quality, and in my opinion is just taking a lot of space. I want to do this video and show you this is something that comes with it, because it was like a two-car set, right? It was kind of like done like this. I took them off the stand. One more thing is like, yes, you can fit two cars on here, but like it's really annoying to like fit cars, because like from the top you have to take off the stand and then like screw the cars on or off, and then like screw this like all four screws back on the base. It just doesn't really work that way as a display either, if you want to change things every once in a while. So yeah, the Greenlight, just want to make sure I'm right, is a 1942, and the two M2 machines are 1944 versions of the model. Yeah, so let's take a look. I understand M2 Machines is not like the most popular brand for most 164 collectors, and honestly for good reason. I think you can see like Greenlight is far from perfect, right? I am an avid defender of Greenlight, although like their quality control is oftentimes pretty bad, but M2 Machines are just worse, right? But I think this Willys MB Jeep is just honestly fantastic. You can see I think the color is very on. It's like a more, I wouldn't call this matte, but it's more matte. You can see the two seats. I feel like this one is a little slanted, like I said. Greenlight is far from perfect. Nice steering wheel, nice piece of plastic, because you know the original Jeep was indeed a convertible. And it's got a nice base. You can see the suspension elements are all really well done. You know, a nifty little thing. I think this might be from like a TV show like MASH or something. I don't remember, or is this like just a regular release? I don't know, but yeah, and it rolls perfectly. You can see the shovel and whatever axe, whatever tool that is on the side. If you will just, thank you. And it says USA. It's got some numbers on it. You can see the star for the US Army. The front is painted. It's not lensed, but like the white I think is very neatly applied. There's no overspill. There's no underspill. HQ in the grill. Obviously the iconic Jeep grill, right? It's very well done. And quick look at the rear. You can see the gas tank, or the jerry tank, right? That's called HQ. The rear, you can see the red paint here isn't perfect. Actually, let's find something to point at it, shall we? The paint here isn't perfect. It's a little bit out of bounds, but again, it's Greenlight. And here as well, so I would assume it's the one tempo machine is just a little misaligned. An actual rubber tie at the back. So I think this is very good. Not perfect, but pretty close. And let's take a look at the two M2 machines, 1944 Jeeps. Now I have no idea how different they are, but I'm just gonna look at it from as like a model. And these come in two different colors. I think this one, I'm not sure, like, did any military Jeeps come in this color? I don't know, but I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. I think first thing you're gonna notice is like how much of a gap there is right here, right? You can actually see through. The same with the green one as well. You can see one good thing is that it actually has like a rear view mirror, but it is actually very movable. I think that's a little bit of a detriment, but it doesn't try to fall, right? I think it's the same. This one is a little bit better because presumably there's more stuff around it to like keep it in place. It also got some tools on the side, but unlike the Greenlight, they're actually not painted. Just like a brown shovel doesn't look that right in my opinion. These M2 machines models are very like highly modifiable, but I think that's also part of the problem. You can see like there's I don't know what this is. I want to call it an antenna, but I'm sure it isn't. And there's also a hole right here. Uh, there's a spot right here in the oops, there's a spot right here in the front fender, the front fender, front uh bumper. You can see also attachment points here and here and here and here. So just like there's a lot of space for modification, but when there's nothing there, it just feels a little bit weird. But this thing also rolls pretty well. Got a bit more detail inside as well compared to the Greenlight, which is a bit more bare. But there's like, look at it, like I think the Greenlight is just finer, you know, it's a little finer. I'm not really sure, like the M2 machines in comparison, in my opinion, feels a little slightly more coarse, but it isn't bad, you know. And this one, I think this is for like when you're like fording rivers and stuff. So first of all, you can see the front thing is a little bit of misaligned. It's actually pointing a little to that way, not a ton of, not like really badly so, but it is pointing a little. The top is a little, like I would assume this is where it connects to the sprue. Overall, I think it's very good. I think it's still pretty good, but like, I think the big problem is like the color. I'm not gonna call myself an expert, but I feel like I like the Greenlight color better. I'm not sure if it's more realistic, but like this is more like a more lively, if you can even call that lively, olive green, and this one is like a bit more muted. It feels a bit more military, but for all I know, this can be more realistic. But overall, I can't explain. I don't dislike any of the M2 machines, but it just, the Greenlight just gives me a feeling that it's higher quality, and I know that's not like exactly logical, but that's the feel I get. So I'm going to put all these cars on a display, on a rotating display, and I'm gonna see what's the best way to do it. Here, why not just lift it up a little? Right, this thing can lift up, right? Why is it trying to fall? Hello? Whatever. Can this stand? Oh, this is BS, isn't it? Let's see. Can you do this out? Does this work? I think this works. So, yeah, take a look at. No, I don't think this works. Damn it. Here, I'm gonna hold it up manually so it doesn't fall off. So yeah, this is a M2 machine. It's pretty okay. As you can see, at the gap between the windscreen and the hood of the car. It's good. I think it's the color combination is interesting. I'm not sure if it's I mean it as a positive or a negative. The kind of like burgundy red and the olive green wheels in the jerry tank. It's got more details going. You can see like there's more holes here. So it just feels a little unfinished. Like there's too many attachment points just out in the open, and just feels weird when they're empty. So that's the like the red, brown, burgundy, whatever color M2 machines car, and the olive green one, which I think is a little bit better. And you can see, yeah, it's clearly a little slanted. It's pretty cool as well. The canvas side also feels a little too thick. Doesn't feel very realistic. Here we go again. Thanks, tripod. You're really doing me a service right here. But overall, yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see the writing on the back as well. A good amount of details, and because how fully covered it is, all of the attachment points don't really show up. So I think that's an improvement. And like I said earlier, the tools are not painted. They're just kind of like a brown, like a singular shade of brown, which doesn't look very good. But overall, in like a big diorama, I'm sure this will look great. Yeah. And last, and in my opinion, the best model of the three is the Greenlight one. I think it's from the TV show MASH. I wouldn't know. Never seen MASH, and I don't remember what the packaging looks like. Sorry for the glare. Yeah, just a nifty little thing. Like there's no like nothing extra going on in this thing. It's just a nice olive green. Yeah, not too much going on, but everything they did very well. Looks sharp. Yeah, and especially like the tools on the side, all nicely painted. What needs to be painted is there. What needs to be done is there, and there's not really there's not really anything extra, which I appreciate. And okay, and just for a quick comparison between the two, what do you think? I personally, I think the Greenlight is better, but the M2 is pretty good as well. Uh, it obviously offers a lot more like customizability, if that's even a word. Uh, as far as like the manufacturer is concerned, right? Obviously, I would assume no one is just going to have like a ton of accessories lying around in 1/64 scale to customize their stuff. But if you want to, I guess you can. But it definitely offers M2 machines a lot more a lot more if they want to like make different versions of the same, for instance, well, the one on the left that you are seeing right now. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be releasing videos very soon, I promise. Bye.